Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Brian Horror, not horror, so don't get it twisted. Hello. If you are new here to my channel, welcome. My name is Brian Horror, and I do make missing person cases, I do crime videos, and I do paranormal videos as well. So if you're new here to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can get notified anytime I post a brand new video here on my channel. By the way, I just want to say another little thank you. I did post a video before this one, just thanking you guys because I did finally hit 100 subscribers, which, woo! Finally, I'm so happy. Many more to go. I can't wait to have my little horror family grow more and more, you guys. This is just so exciting for me, honestly. But today, guys, it's gonna be a special kind of video today. I never not thought that I was gonna make this type of video, but it's just a video that I had to make today because I did cover the case of Michaela Garecht. And by the way, if you have not watched the video, I will put it here right now for you guys to go watch it. But there has been finally a brand new update that has completely blown this case wide open, and now they have found the person who kidnapped and murdered Michaela Garecht back in 1988 when she went missing from Hayward, California, when she had been going to the Rainbow supermarket at the time, which was only 3 blocks away from her house. She went to go get some candy, some soda with a childhood friend of hers, and she had left her scooter and her friend's scooters outside of the market. So David Mish is the kidnapper, and they have finally found him. He has already been charged. By the way, he has already been in jail since 1989 for previous murder that he did commit, other crimes. But he was the one who kidnapped Michaela that day. What he did that day, by the way, if you maybe have not watched the video, that's why hopefully you guys get to watch the video of me covering her case before you actually watch this one. But David Mish, who kidnapped Michaela, the day that she went into that grocery store with her friend, had grabbed Michaela's scooter and had left it near his car to lure her to pick up her scooter. And as soon as she went to go get her scooter, he grabbed her, picked her up, threw her in the car, and she has never been heard ever since that day in November 1988 for 32 years. And her kidnapper, David Mish, has finally been found and is gonna be convicted. I have no idea what his sentence is gonna be because he was already getting sentenced for a previous murder, by the way, that I had mentioned. But there is a possibility that he will get the death sentence. I am very happy in a way that they have finally found who it was that committed this crime back in 1988. But at the same time, you guys, this is really upsetting and really sad because unfortunately Michaela Garecht is no longer with us anymore. Another thing that is very sad about this case, you guys, is that Michaela Garecht's body still has not been found, but her suspected kidnapper has now been brought to justice, you guys. Authorities are saying that they are confident that they are going to be finding her remains anytime soon now that they have found her kidnapper. It's a very emotional, and I send my condolences to the Garecht family, and I hope in my heart that in some sort of way this lead will bring some sort of peace to their hearts and for the family to start healing. It has been 32 years, 3 decades since she's been missing. And now her killer, her kidnapper, is gonna be brought and paid for what he did to Michaela. I'm so sorry, and to her family once again. This has been a cold case, you guys. Like I said, I'm very glad they finally are bringing her justice for what happened to her. Now it's a matter of finding her remains. But to me, it's just crazy that it's been 32 years, you guys. I will try to insert the video of the press conference, by the way, you guys, if I can, right now.
First, I would like to address all the people who have accompanied me on this long journey. I know that as you hear this news, your hearts are breaking along with mine. In the last year, I had to come to a place of accepting that Michaela was probably no longer alive. But somehow, that acceptance was far more wrapped up in the idea of Michaela sitting on a fluffy pink cloud, walking streets of gold, dancing on grassy hills, soaring among the stars. What I did not envision was my daughter as a dead child. It was only when I heard this news that this vision of reality appeared, and I honestly have not figured out what to do with it. A chill set in that had nothing to do with the snow outside my home in southwest Iowa. I feel as though I am looking for Michaela, but now I don't know where. I honestly feel lost in the dark. Over the years, I have often wondered whether I really wanted to know the truth of what happened to Michaela. I wondered if I would be able to take it. When I received the news of the kidnapper having been identified, I asked the hard questions of Detective Purnell of what method this man used to kill his victims, and received answers, and they were not easy. When I had doubted whether I would want to know, it always come back to, if Michaela could experience it, I could hear it. Because it's not about me. It's never been about me, about my feelings. It has always been about Michaela. What I have been through is nothing. What I feel is not important. It is only about Michaela. The thoughts of her fear, her pain, her grief are overwhelming. Yet as I told our detective, I am glad that the kidnapper has been identified. I am glad that there are answers. I am glad that this man will never be able to hurt anyone else. I also want to thank all the men and women of the Hayward Police Department who have worked so hard on Michaela's case for all these years, and those who have propped me up in some of the hardest parts. I was disappointed when those who worked on the case at the time of the Garecht investigation rotated out or retired. But when Detective Robert Purnell took over the case, each of them assured me that I would not ask for a better investigator. It seems they were right. Never would I have thought that this case would be solved after 32 years. Nor was it solved by a witness providing information. It was solved by painstaking police work. My thanks also to the Fremont Police Department for remembering Michaela and bringing Hayward into their own case. In this, I see the better angels of the investigative process, where beyond cases there are human beings. I remember visiting Hayward PD a while into the investigation and seeing the rows of filing cabinets filled with information on Michaela's case. Every drawer was marked, not with a case number, but with a photograph of a little girl, my little girl. So thank you all for your love, a love that has endured decades for Michaela. I ask that you please don't forget her now. She is no longer a case, but she is what she's always been, and that is a bright and shining light. And in her absence from this earth, it is up to us to find a way to carry her light forward. Thank you all for attending today.
David Mish is currently serving sentences right now in Santa Rita jail currently. And by the way, the reason, or like how they found out that this was Michaela's kidnapper, was because, like I mentioned in her case and the video that I did make for her, that they did take her scooter in for forensic testing, but back in the 80s, you guys, we have to remember that DNA testing was not as accurate as it is currently. So from what I'm reading in the news articles and watching the news and the press conference or whatever, that they did take, again, DNA samples that were left on the scooter handles left behind at the crime scene that day, and they had to manually, because usually when they do forensic testing now, obviously it's done through a computer system and it's really easy, but the reason why they found David's DNA is because they had to manually match his DNA to the DNA that was found on that handlebar. Unfortunately, you guys, that is all I have to say. I had to make this video because this just the only reason, by the way, I want to thank let me see if I can find her. A shout out to JB Mari. She's the one who told me about the press conference that took place hours ago at the time that I am filming right now. But at the same time, this is really heartbreaking news, and once again I send my condolences and my best wishes to Michaela's family in this time. I love you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. Stay tuned. I am going to be posting a new video. I will try to this Wednesday on a new case, and I am going to be covering Kanika Jenkins because I was requested to do so, and I will definitely do a case on her for this Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like. And I will see you guys on my next video. Stay safe out there, you guys. Bye-bye.